Trump says end taxes on Social Security. I love it, man. I love it. So let's read what the silly Wall Street Journal says. Look, everyone thinks the Wall Street Journal is like right wing. It's not. The editorial page is moderately right wing. The writing in the Wall Street Journal is not right wing. It never has. Maybe it was 50 years ago, but hasn't been for as long as I've been reading it, since 1992. So don't look. Just stop this. It's just not. It's not a right wing newspaper. It's not. Idea would be Trump floats end to taxes on Social Security. Okay. What's up? The idea would benefit higher income retirees and hasten automatic benefit cuts. Higher income retirees, people who have more than just Social Security as their income. Oh my goodness, they must be high. It's just so stupid. But anyway, listen to this. If there's a world record for tax cuts per word in a social media post, Donald Trump just might have said this week. Seniors should not pay tax on Social Security, he said. All caps too, that's what I'm talking about. No tax on Social Security for seniors. Now, this is what the Wall Street Journal, remember the Wall Street Journal is conservative. Conservatism, we like smaller government spending. But the Wall Street Journal says, but the idea would reduce federal revenue by $1.6 trillion and $1.8 trillion over the next decade. That's $160 billion a year, which is interesting. That's what they say, because they go down here, they say taxes paid on Social Security. 48% of Social Security recipients paid income tax on those benefits, total of $86 billion. That's interesting. So $86 billion, and yet the congressional, whoever this is, the Committee for Responsible Budget said if they got rid of the tax on Social Security, reduce the revenue by 1.6 to 1.8 trillion, even though we've only, which is 160 billion a year, but they only paid 86 billion last year. Interesting. They don't see the two differences there. Kind of weird. But remember, only high income people pay tax on Social Security, because right here, 48% of the people who pay tax on the Social Security total 86 billion. They're all high income. That's weird. So 48% are high. That means 52% are low. Interesting. And a lot of those 52% will start coming in there as well. It's just more Donald Trump want to give billionaires tax cuts, because 48% of Social Security recipients are billionaires. The Democrats are just so stupid. Check this out, man. There's actually a Republican doing some proposal on social. I like it. This is a senator. Has proposed phasing out taxes over the several years, and he modeled the proposal on a policy implemented in Nebraska. He says his bill authorizes transfers into the Social Security Medicare Trust Fund to make up the lost revenue, but doesn't identify a funding source. When are we going to get identify a funding source for the military, for the Department of Education, the EPA, Homeland Security? Where's that funding source coming from? Oh, it's coming from borrowing. Kind of weird. We don't ever identify a funding source. We just borrow. Check this out, though. Congress first approved income taxes on Social Security in 1983. All right. Biden approved that. Biden voted for it. Reagan signed it. Biden voted for it. All right. Lawmakers expanded the taxes in 1993 under Clinton and the Democrats. So there you go. So we have Reagan signed the legislation in 83 that Biden and the Democrat Senate, I think the Democrat was under the Senate control then. They supported it, because I think the Republican had the Senate in 1980, lost in 82 if memory serves. So it's not 83, and as such, and I'm almost positive that's the case. So the Democrats controlled the Senate, and they passed the legislation, Biden and whatnot. Reagan signed it. In 93, the Democrats controlled everything. Clinton had it, the Democratic Senate, Biden again, Democratic House, they signed it, and they expanded taxes. All right. So here's, remember this idiot right here, Chris Van Hollen. It's just Donald Trump trying to give billionaire tax cuts. Yeah, it's funny. Let me show you what happens here. Currently, individuals making between $25,000 and $34,000 must pay income taxes on up to 50% of their Social Security benefits. All right. If they make more than $34,000, you got to pay tax on 85% of your Social Security benefits. So those are billionaires, according to Chris Holland. Okay. That means higher income seniors, people with other sources of income, are affected. Other sources like a 401k distribution. Oh my goodness, there's a higher income. I like how they phrase that. Unlike many features of the tax code, those thresholds aren't indexed to inflation. All right. That was intentional choice by Congress to generate more revenue over time. Yep. 100%, man. And then here we go. One high-income senior who might not benefit from this tax cut is Trump himself. On the tax returns released publicly by the House Ways and Means Committee, Trump reports no income from Social Security benefits in years after he was theoretically able to claim benefits. So I'm not sure if he said, I'm not taking it. How did the House Ways and Means Committee release a private person's tax returns? Is that legit? Is that legal? Anyway, love it, dude. I think it's a good political strategy. And you can say, oh, yeah, you tell people like the Democrats, oh, billionaires are people who have 30,000 of IRA distributions and they got 30,000 of Social Security. That's a billionaire. Okay. Anyway, keep it up, Trump. This is the kind of stuff that I love Trump because he politically gets, I mean, he steps into it sometimes. I don't care about Twitter. I don't care. But, every now and again he steps into it, but he's definitely more is he coming up than negative on these kind of proposals. So I like it. Keep it going, man. Make the Democrats on the defense. About time. All right, God bless. We'll see you.